Hey, folks, I'm RunnyFlan, and this is the Runs Podcast. I'm here with my great co-hosts.
I'm James.
My name is Jacob. Please don't call me Jake. It's just Jacob. Thank you.
I'm Tom Cortlandt.
I thought you were gonna. All right. So pretty casual podcast where we're gonna upload just whenever, but generally at least once a month, probably I'd say is the current plan, right?
They're doing once every 3 weeks.
That's basically once a month.
Month is 4 weeks.
Okay, it's pretty. All right, it's
Tom, let's not forget about February here, okay?
Yeah.
February is 28 days, which is exactly 4 weeks.
Shut up.
So anyway, let's just get right into it. Tom, that you wanted to.
First topic is the ever-present, all-famous Riddler's Brew.
Oh, James, what's that in the background you
Can you
got?
show us some Riddler's Brew?
Oh, God, speak of the devil. So,
Oh, it's a fly.
it's a little bit cloudy at the bottom. There's actually, I don't know if you can see it. There's like maybe a fungus growing in there. I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, it's like a culture.
Let me just take a.
The FDA notes that Riddler's Brew is not safe for human consumption.
Yeah. Actually, James, 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 why don't you take a little sip?
No, I would actually die. I think.
Just
think
take
it
a
would,
just
honestly.
take a little sip.
Like
Just take a
it's
little
like
sip.
legitimately unsafe
No, wait,
to drink.
You'd have to take.
James, come on.
What was in the
This is
Riddler's
so
Brew?
nasty.
So should we discuss the creation of it first? Like,
Yeah.
the thought?
Well, so basically, Mountain Dew with is it
It wasn't
Matt?
Mountain Dew.
Matt. So Matt. No. Let me, James, please.
I can't do it. I can't.
So Matt Reeves,
Not good.
the Batman was originally supposed to come out this year, right? Jacob.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, it was.
21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they were supposed to release a Mountain Dew flavor called Mountain Dew Riddler's Brew, right? But they didn't because the movie didn't come out. So
Pray's gonna come out when it comes out next year.
so we decided to take it into our own hands and make Riddler's Brew ourselves because we couldn't wait.
Yeah. So it
Riddler's
looks like
Brew
these like
started
yeah.
when I pleasantly asked Flan, "Hey, could you mix stuff in a drink?" You know, he mixed stuff in the drink on one of those Coca-Cola freestyle machines, which are very cool, by the way. And my other friend
Best
remarked,
dimension on
"Hey, that looks like Riddler's Brew." Huh. So then, after a quick rabbit hole down to Riddler's Brew, we decided, well, if the Warner Brothers aren't going to make Riddler's Brew, like Flan said, I suppose we have to.
Yeah. So we
Oh,
did,
absolute. Oh yeah.
and
we
So we
And
went to
and
the Riddler's Brew
Hold back an action
bunker.
reference for all you guys
Yeah.
get it.
yeah, we went to the Riddler's Brew bunker. Actually, first we went to the
It's in
grocery
a
store to
nondescript
pick
location,
up.
20 miles out of Omaha, Nebraska.
Yep. So we first went to the grocery store to get some ingredients.
It was not a particularly what's the word? It was a pretty cheap grocery store that we went to. So we found a lot of ingredients that you wouldn't normally find at the higher up places. So
Including
how we all like say a flavor and then like we
Ooh,
each say a
all right.
flavor.
So we'll go in the same order for that we did for the before.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Vienna sausage.
Oh come on, that was mine.
That was mine. I fucking made that.
Mint jelly.
A whole jar of it.
Grapefruit soda.
and I had a 2-liter bottle of not Mountain Dew, Sprite Cranberry that had been sitting in my fridge for over a year, with an expiration date rapidly approaching.
It passed, I think, by the time we drank it.
Passed.
I wasn't notified of that when I drank it.
But
Oh,
still
that's
good.
unfortunate.
Did we put
Best
two?
ever
Did
possible.
we put one
Right? I
or?
just sipped it 3 minutes ago, right? It's burning my throat.
It's not
Shut up.
healthy.
It's
been
good.
sitting on my desk for.
Wait,
2
you had some?
I just took a sip of it. Did you not see me?
No.
The first
I
one, the
can't
second
see
one.
anything in your room. It's so dark.
Oh,
Before
boy,
before
I
the
sure
podcast
hope-
began, we were all like, "Tom, is there any way you can make your room brighter, please? It
Not really.
it looks like shit." And then he turned off his lights. They literally
He just
aren't
likes
on.
he likes to be a
They are
mysterious
on.
character. Let's keep it that way.
My lights are on.
They are?
See?
Wow, your camera just isn't good with exposure.
I think it's the light. I don't know.
It's one of those Logitech cameras. It's like $60 at Walmart. I got it for college.
You see, with my camera, you can probably see my mustard-colored shirt that I'm wearing right
Rust. Another ingredient
It's
we put
not
in
rust.
another ingredient that we put in the Riddler's brew was, what was it? Was it one or two things of Tic Tacs wintergreen?
Oh, 1.5 of mint.
Oh yes,
now.
one.
I
one and a
took the
half.
other half, like, out of like, just in case I might need a Tic Tac.
They were.
on
We
the-
filled them.
yeah.
We put them in martini and shot glass, and we used them as chasers.
Mm.
Yes.
Ugh.
That was.
Speaking of though, Tic Tacs suck. Like the mint ones, they taste so bad.
Let's see. What was something else we put
Like, it's
in the
it's
Riddler's
really
brew?
supposed to taste good. It's to freshen your breath. It's a
Shit,
it's,
don't
like
freshen
it's,
your
it's
breath.
a mint.
James,
Mint sucks ass.
James, what was another
My
thing
dogs
that we
even
put
moist
in the
sewage
Riddler's
more. Their
brew?
breath smells awful.
Another ingredient.
There was definitely more. Pepsi Max.
Was there? Oh,
Was-
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
limit of my my memory there.
We also there was also food coloring in there.
Oh yeah, lots of
Got
food
the green
coloring,
look.
blue and green. Oh yeah, it was very
the
foamy
blue.
at the end. So then our
Yeah.
friend Matt took some of the. There's a bug. Took some of the food coloring and made a question mark on the top of the foam.
It sure was.
Exquisite.
It was so tasty.
Put it nicely, repulsive.
Yeah.
We showed the
It was
video
hard to
of us all
stomach.
drinking it for the first time.
Oh yeah. I'll throw that in at the end of the episode. I'll put that as
I think
a
John's
bonus clip.
reaction is my favorite.
Yeah. I had a pretty good reaction. I was like, it's pretty good actually. I don't know.
It wasn't good. That's the thing. It was so. It
Okay,
was
here's the thing. Okay, but
disgusting.
okay, here's the thing. No,
I
it
hate
wasn't.
mint
Okay, it
flavored
wasn't
things
actually that
in most
bad.
situations.
Okay,
Like if you throw
Michael
in, like, a
Michael
minty
was such a
flavored-
bitch about the
Oh,
Vienna sausage,
it wasn't-
but be
it wasn't
honest,
Pepsi, it was
if
Dr.
you
Pepper.
oh yes, all right. So Michael,
Like,
Dr. Pepper. Guava nectar.
oh yes,
Oh,
yes.
Sequoia.
who's got the
Yes.
guava nectar?
Oh, how did we forget that? Yeah.
What else?
Oh, did we?
Fun dip. We put a bit of fun dip in there.
Yeah.
Whoa, hold on. I did not know that. The blue raspberry.
Oh,
one,
I-
right?
No, was it the green apple? I think. Or something like that.
Fun dip comes in two flavors: Raz Apple Magic Dip and Cherry Yum Diddly Dip. And I think I
That's my
put some
favorite
Cherry
fun
Yum
flavor.
Diddly Dip in there.
How scrumptious. Okay.
That's just so fun.
Oh, gross.
So
What do you mean gross?
it was so yummy. Okay, Michael was such a bitch though because the you could barely taste the Vienna sausage. I think the worst thing
Yeah, I would
easily
be able
was
to.
it's the idea that it was in there.
Yeah.
Because it was just a little bit of chicken broth technically, all right? That sausages were soaking in. But
Salted
A
chicken broth.
little.
Yeah.
bit.
okay, but here's
It was
the
not
thing.
A little bit. We asked you to stop multiple times.
It made it a little savory, all right?
Nope. Riddler's Brew's
The
not
worst
meant to be
no,
savory.
the
You're not-
worst
you're not supposed to bite into a
no
steak and be like,
no
"Tastes like Riddler's Brew."
The
was
worst
sour.
the
It has its own
worst
flavor.
the
It has
worst
its own
part
little zest.
the worst part was easily the mint jelly. There was a jar like this big that we put and it like it was like this and this. We put the entire jar in. We emptied it.
Oh, and it did not mix.
And it did not
And
mix.
that-
So fun.
And it
That's the-
made it where like when you drank it, it like coated your throat. And it was just
Yeah.
it was
burning my throat right now.
yeah, exactly. It was grotesque. Ugh.
Why
Yeah,
didn't you
I-
lose swig, James?
No, it's so bad. I would actually
Actually,
probably
there's still
die.
some carbonation in there too.
No, it is. I think it just constantly creates more.
But like, it's
from
not
it.
carbon dioxide. It's like fluorine gas that builds up in here.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
probably made something very toxic.
Yeah,
Wait,
whatever he made was
James,
probably
what's your-
very illegal.
What was your
Simply
family's
simply
reaction
because
to
it's
Riddler's Brew?
it's got to be
your
against like
house?
some sort of war treaty.
Okay, so funny story. I think I already said this, but I was sitting like on my bed, and like my mom like walked in to tell me something. So like she was talking
Yeah.
to me.
You were laying down like cuddling with the bottle.
Yeah. And then she was like, "Oh God, no!" And then like I saw like she like glanced over at it, and then just glanced back like nothing happened. And in my head, I was like, "She saw it, yeah, the Riddler's brew." And I thought it was gone, and thank God it wasn't. You know, it's still here. I'm probably gonna
just
pour
hide
it
under
out
my bed.
soon, to be honest. Unless
Wait,
somebody
you
else.
cannot keep Riddler's brew in full sun. Mine turns black.
Yeah,
I know,
they would probably think if it was hidden, like it was actually like hidden. They probably think it was like some like secret drug or something that like all the kids are drinking or smoking.
But no,
nowadays.
it's literally just
So-
really gross soda. That's literally all it is.
I wouldn't call it soda.
That's a stretch.
yeah, it's its own thing. It's
I'd
like
call
a
it
new
slurry.
subcategory.
I'd call it brew. That's all I'd call it. That's at the end of the day, that's all it is.
Shockingly accurate description.
Yeah. So on to shitting.
Next up,
Here at the Runs
shitting.
podcast, you know, it's the runs. So our logo is a guy holding his ass running to the toilet because he has the runs. So naturally, I think we have to address our shitting and our wiping habits. I think that's like a natural thing that we have to do. Yeah.
So how often does everyone shit here?
once a
We'll
day.
start.
Four
Daily.
times a day. Minimum.
4 times.
Once a day,
Wait,
2
really?
p.m. on the clock.
Okay.
Sometimes twice a day. Sometimes.
Yeah, it's definitely at least twice a day for me.
Twice a
Sometimes
day.
3.
It's
Well,
At
I
least?
I eat, and, you know, my eating
Although
habits probably
sometimes
come
I'll
best.
go a day where I just don't shit.
Never.
It's definitely at least once a day, and 2. if it's a
Sometimes
special
I
occasion.
mean, I usually have to shit at least once per day, but some days I'll be like super busy and I won't get around to it.
It takes like 2 minutes.
No, but if I'm like out in public, like I'm like, oh.
I just run to the bathroom.
Or actually, even worse, if I'm at like my friend's house, I don't want to take a shit there.
What do you
Why
mean?
not?
I love taking
What?
shits at my friend's house. I've taken so
Jacob,
many at
Jacob,
your house.
you broke my fucking toilet one time.
If you do, you get to play
Because
with
when,
all that
because
fancy toilet
look, this
paper.
is the flusher. This is Jacob,
one ply.
right? This is him. He fucking slams it for
I
no
didn't know that
reason.
There was a specific amount of pressure you put on the flush.
You don't fucking
I
slam
think
it.
just always put it like all the way down, because then you don't know if it'll like.
You can just like but there's no harm in doing it gently. All right, the flusher in my bathroom, it's not the greatest. Not the it's on its last legs. All right.
I'm just saying that
it sees so much usage.
Flush, and then all my shit didn't get flushed down the toilet. I didn't want you to have my shit to be in your toilet.
That's when you put it in the sink and
Yeah,
wash it
yeah,
down.
yeah. I don't want my shit to be in your toilet either, so I just don't put it there to begin with.
That's when you throw it in the shower.
No,
and just
if
stomp
you don't
it
want to
down
use
the
the
drain.
toilet,
It's
you
called
just bury it in the
abstinence.
yard. No, you can just bury it in the yard like a dog.
James and Tom, I go to your houses sometime soon, so I get shit in your guys' toilet.
Oh,
My
Jacob,
toys-
I would
Did I do it in your?
gladly
I
invite
think I've
you.
done it at Tom's.
You probably have.
James's.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Jacob,
definitely
you haven't
pissed.
even.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I should.
Actually, Jacob, I have you on camera doing it in my house.
Mm.
Okay, see it.
No.
Yeah, just
Okay.
send it.
That's
in the,
that's just for Tom. You know what?
It's
If we ever
my
make a
special
Patreon,
folder.
that'll be a Patreon exclusive.
No.
Jacob
I'm not
pissing.
sharing that. Nope, not sharing it.
Even for the tier 4s.
Nope, not sharing it.
Just for me. So moving on.
So moving
wiping.
on. To no. Moving on. No. All right. So shitting. So James, you said 4 times a day.
Depends on the mood I'm in. Yeah. Usually
think-
I'm a one timer, and then 2 on special occasions like birthdays, Christmas,
Visiting the in-laws.
yeah, that
You
Thanksgiving.
gotta make the drive
that-
all the way out to Pennsylvania. You know, you're gonna do it twice.
Oh yeah.
We
all the
should
way from Arkansas.
when we all go off to school, we should see who can go the longest without shitting.
That's a
No.
bad idea. That's a very, very bad idea.
You'd win.
No. Between the 4 of us, we'll see who can go the longest without shitting in their dorm.
It's easy to win because you just eat Hot Pockets for 2 weeks straight. You don't have to shit at all.
I have like 40 boxes, like things.
I feel like you have hot pockets. You're sure want shit even more. 'cause,
Or you spend.
that would
you
not
spend
make my
2
bowels
weeks in the
regular.
Mexican wilderness and go once every 5 days.
No. Listen, there's no world where I where I eat hot pockets and don't shit.
No, it's
Yeah.
true though. It stops you.
Really?
No, absolutely.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's
no. You're trying to win by getting us to eat hot pockets.
No.
No, I'm serious. Hot pockets clogs your insides. It's just like it makes like a rock sitting in your intestines. The hot pocket, it doesn't get
Gross.
dissolved. It just sits there.
I'm not allowed to have a microwave in my dorm though.
Really?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Well, not in my room. There's one for like in like the common area, but
Yeah, why would you need one in your room? Just go to the kitchen.
yeah, it is.
My school has like this thing where you could rent. It's like a mini fridge combined with a microwave. It's pretty awesome.
That's
I'm actually
true.
most looking forward to when I'm going to college. That mini
this
fridge
fucking
microwave
mosquito, dude. It
I
waited for us
just
to start the
opened up my
episode.
mini
I
fridge.
swear to God.
Very nice.
Anyway,
Pretty cool.
Very nice.
I'm gonna be getting a mini
very
fridge,
nice.
On my mini fridge
but
at college, I put a big can of corn, like it was like a 5-pound can of corn in there, and it left a mark. Like the rim left a mark on the bottom of the fridge, and I could not get it out. So I just returned to the college, didn't say anything about it, and they never charged me for it.
It's
Just sitting there.
vintage.
Yeah, 'cause I got the can. I just wanted to throw it against the rock, see if all the corn would explode out of it. It did.
it
It's
did.
actually very
Wow.
funny.
Wow.
I did it with my friends. We just threw it against the rock, and it just exploded. There was corn everywhere.
That's great.
Mm.
So on to wiping.
There's mermaid.
Although quickly circling back to shitting for a second. So you said you had canned corn. Have you guys ever seen corn in your shit? Because I've
time.
never. Really?
No.
I've eaten corn and then I've
Well,
looked
yeah,
at my
corn.
shits and then
Yeah,
I
no,
never
you're-
see it.
you're-
Your body
Isn't it
can't
occasional?
break down the
Yeah.
protective coating of the corn.
Yeah. John, it's
Yeah.
it's a
Maybe
scientific
I
fact.
haven't had real corn.
Actually,
I
maybe,
think,
maybe
yeah.
you get your corn de-shelled. You're not man enough.
Still seeds.
I can't handle it. So like full corn kernels.
Yeah.
In your shit.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Wait, so you
swallow, like, a
pluck it
couple-
off
yeah.
the cob, and then you swallow it whole like a pill?
No, but like if you're like chewing
Yes.
on it, maybe like one or two.
I-
will get
I-
it. Yeah.
Like a Flintstones vitamin. I pluck it off and swallow it whole.
I
Nope,
actually
nope.
have
You
tweezers
aren't
and
supposed to
all
do
of
that.
Flintstones vitamins.
Oh, I do.
All right, so over to wiping. So, all right, first we need to get the first question out of the way. Stand or sit? I sit.
Stand.
And
This.
okay, but I will tell you what I've been doing
I-
recently.
Yes.
I'll tell you what I've been
We got
doing
this. We got the sitters on the top and the shitters on the bottom.
I will tell you what I've been doing recently. So like sometimes if I take like a huge shit with like diarrhea, diarrhea everywhere in my
Yeah.
crevices. Sometimes like my first or second wipe, I'll like do it sitting.
Oh
just to,
yeah,
like,
so it doesn't
get
drip everywhere. Yeah.
a lot of it out. But I'll always finish it with the standing. Always.
So you agree that sitting is better and more
No.
No.
effective?
People that
No,
do it sitting.
Sitting is what you do in an emergency, so it's the best.
No, not necessarily. No.
No,
So why
sitting's
wouldn't
the
you
last
What I do
resort.
most regularly is
It's the
stand.
last
Just instead of
resort.
standing.
Why would
Yeah.
you
You gotta stand.
waste? Why would you waste energy standing up just to sit
People
back
people
down
that
again?
sit are the
You're
same
gonna
people that
stand
live
up
on
anyway.
welfare. They're too lazy.
Yeah, exactly.
They're too lazy to stand up and do it themselves.
Exactly.
Nope. You
Pull
stand
themselves up
and
by
your
the
in your ass
bootstrap.
cheeks they come together, smearing the shit all over your ass
Mhm,
cheeks.
mhm.
Maybe
Sure.
you're malformed.
That
ones
theory
do.
that theory is improving.
Maybe my.
It's
You're
literally a
malformed
fucking
bottom.
science. It is a fact. It is a fact. You
Explain
will
how.
make a shit
Go ahead,
sandwich.
explain how.
Explain.
Because you
Explain.
stand up, when you stand up, your ass cheeks come together.
No, what?
No,
Yes, they
don't.
do.
They're in
Yes, they do.
competition.
What do you mean?
I will show you
They-
right
they
now.
Alright,
They only
stand
separate
up.
when you do
It's
it.
your ass.
Yeah, stand up. Come on.
No, look, all right. So you tell me you stand up completely,
Mhm.
like straight up,
Yeah.
like you're about to
Problem?
pencil dive into a pool. Because most standers I've talked to be like, oh yeah, I stand, as in I get off the bowl, but I'm doing like a squat still. That's understandable. I can get behind that. But you stand up fully, so your ass cheeks
Yeah.
come together,
you're not
and then
gonna-
you
you're gonna
reach
stand
back
up
and wipe.
rigid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Problem?
Yes. What do you do after that? Do you still stand and like?
But there's
take the
more to
next-
clean. There's more
Yeah.
area to clean now because
Also,
because
you
because
get-
you're
no, not
standing.
really.
You get more wiggle room, you know.
Yeah,
maybe
there's more
I could like
wiggle room.
maybe I could pull one of these.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
get it
Wait,
off
wait.
premises.
Wait.
Yeah.
Pull one of
Yeah.
what?
Pull one right. ass cheeks apart so I can get in.
Shit, you wouldn't have that problem if you just.
And if
sat
you're sitting down, you gotta.
no,
No,
literally-
if you're
yeah,
sitting down,
you're
you gotta
literally,
reach
like-
the bowl to access it.
No.
Exactly. You're constrained to like certain areas.
Well, no.
when you're sitting.
You do the
You're
little
sitting,
lean
you're facing
forward, but you're
that
still
into
sitting.
place.
You're
You
still
can
in a
put your
sitting
arm
position.
anywhere.
You just do the little lean forward.
You go
Oh,
like
You
this.
can put your
so
arm
you're not-
anywhere.
Oh, so
Oosh.
you're leaning. So
And
you're not
then
just
lean.
sitting. So you can't even make up your mind
Yeah.
whether the lean or squat.
No.
Yeah,
No.
but
No. It's still
sitting.
sitting. Look. Tom.
Stand.
All right. I'm sitting down right now, right? I'm sitting down.
No.
Yes, I'm sitting down. This is still sitting down.
Yeah. And
Yeah, it's just a little lean.
It's just like how standing up, you're not like.
how would
up
that
straight
solve anything
rigid.
though? It doesn't move your ass cheeks anyway.
Okay, but it makes it so you can stick your hand behind you.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Tom, you get it?
No, I don't get it.
You know,
It's
James,
not
these
right.
these are just some flat ass motherfuckers who don't understand that you can't actually reach back because your big juicy ass is in the way.
You guys are
God,
just jealous.
I
man.
relate.
Why don't you just
So
move up a
heavily.
little bit in the seat? Or, you
They
know,
say, oh yeah,
or maybe,
and
like,
when they
people
stand up, they
use-
have no ass cheeks to come together. There's just no cheeks
It's
there.
just flat. It's a board.
Yeah, it's
so-
it's
Okay,
it,
here's
it's,
what I'm
it's just a
thinking.
hole in two Wii
You
Fit
guys are
boards.
just trying to rationalize your way through this. You guys are just jealous that we know how to stand.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I stood
see
just
you guys
now.
standing right now.
Stand up
I
anyway.
literally just stood like
Stand.
5 minutes ago. All right, but moving
Yeah,
on
you
from
can't
that,
multitask.
what do you use
can't
to
stand
wipe?
and wipe.
Do you use toilet paper or do you use wipes?
my hand. Oh,
Depends.
Use
Uh,
toilet paper.
Usually toilet
Wait,
paper.
just
toilet paper.
just toilet paper?
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe you use like a big shit. I'll use like a Can Do or something. But like usually
A
I
what?
use toilet paper. Can Do.
Oh, what?
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 So you just use dry
What
paper
can
to
you
wipe your
do?
ass?
Yeah.
What do you use?
Wipes.
Uh,
What do you mean
right.
wipes?
The default option. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
You know, like wet wipes. Not like not wet wipes.
Yeah.
No, not wet
That-
wipes.
that's what
No, not the brand wet wipes. I'm saying the wipes that
You know,
you're.
that's really, you know the wipes are like really bad for the environment, right?
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
you're supposed to flush them.
my ass
You
doesn't
should not
care
flush
about
them.
the environment. I don't flush them.
You should not flush them.
I don't
Take them
flush
through your
them.
waste, too.
So
What do you do with them?
throw
Just
them
throw
in
them
the
in garbage?
garbage?
Oh,
No, we have a
don't
place.
do that.
We have a place
No.
where we put them.
What, the
Like-
kitchen? The
Throw them in the
kitchen
window.
garbage?
It's like
Okay,
one of those white
okay,
boxes you have outside the
okay,
doctor's
okay,
office marked
okay,
biohazard.
okay. Okay, I lied. We totally fucking flushed them.
So it's just sitting there in a garbage can. Oh
No,
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 Wait, really?
no, 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 no,
Sounds
no,
like
no,
Here's the meme. It's
no.
sitters,
We flushed them.
standers
We
against
flushed them.
plan.
No, listen, we flushed them.
Why would you
So,
flush them? That's so
I
nasty,
look, no,
Mark.
listen,
It is
but
really
no,
bad.
because here's the
Have you
thing.
seen,
We
like,
don't.
these
No, 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 no,
videos
no,
of,
no, no, no,
like,
no.
giant walls of like wet
wasteful.
wipes?
Listen,
too.
listen.
Yeah, me and the
Listen. We don't use a shit ton of wipes. We just use one wipe.
Just
You
one.
can get everything with that?
That racks up. That
Gentlemen,
no,
one
no,
time.
no, listen. One wipe to go through, and then some toilet paper to make sure everything else is clean, and then it's completely clean. So you start with
You said earlier you only
Is that
use
your
wipes.
potty train, John?
no. What I'm saying is you use one wipe, right? And then just
don't
to be
think your
sure, you
potty
use some toilet paper. All right. So I have with me right now. These are called one wipe Charlies. and they have a textured grip. All right.
You
So
didn't need that.
so what you do is and okay, so it's mirrored in the camera, but it says freshly and tingly peppermint. All right. So
No.
Peppermint. Not the brew.
So your ass feels like peppermint?
I don't want that.
so you go back to wipe, right? You use the one wipe Charlie. Oh my god, yes. And it makes your ass feel like minty. And it feels just very fresh.
Why would
Put
you
on
want
your-
that?
put on
Because
your-
it just it feels so
ass.
because it feels fresh. I don't know.
No. If there were an apocalypse or something, you wouldn't last like 12 hours because you'd be like, oh, I don't have my one wipe Charlie. Oh, no, I can't
No,
do
listen.
it anymore."
All right. I can use toilet paper, of course, but this
Use
is
a leaf?
I'm trying to show you guys the luxury side of things. All right, the people who have subathons can
I'm not
afford
paying,
these.
like,
All right.
I'm not paying $20 a month for like these weird little wipes.
But you see, because I did a subathon, I can afford these. All right.
No, it's probably like a HelloFresh thing. Like
First
they
of
send you a
all,
box of
it's
wipe
Dollar
Charlie
Shave Club.
first
All
of the
right.
month. Oh, so it is like HelloFresh. They send you a box.
Yeah.
No, don't do.
Although
no,
these aren't the main
no.
ones that I use. The main ones I use are dude wipes.
I don't use them though, but I got them.
That's like
for...
gamer goo. It's the wiping equivalent of gamer goo.
Although, you know what I've never tried that I want to try? A bidet.
Correct. Oh,
Bidets
Yeah.
are cool.
Of course. I didn't try that either.
Because it does what the wipe does, but without having to put a wipe in your system. Because you use the bidet and then you use a bit of toilet paper just to dry off, and then take the remnants off, and then you're good.
Oh, I think you have to use a one wipe Charlie to dry off.
No. A one wipe Charlie is wet.
Here's a thought. Okay, guys.
Yeah, Charlie's wet as fuck. All right, go on.
If millions of years ago, if humans never wiped, like they never wiped at all, do you think we would have evolved by now? That we wouldn't have to wipe?
No.
Because also, like a bunch of animals, like dogs. Don't
No,
have to
if
wipe.
any-
no
no,
one
no.
else to wipe
No,
except
no.
for us.
If
That's
anything,
true.
any of like, no, but dogs will
Because
like
our,
scoot.
like,
No, but dogs will
our
like
rears
they'll like
covered.
scoot their ass sometimes on the floor or like the grass. So they
I've never
do
seen a
kind
dog
of
do
wipe.
that. Never once.
but what about
Here's
all
the thing,
other animals,
right?
Though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because their rear is on the outside. Ours is like kind of tucked away.
Yeah. It would take
yeah, just
take
like when
like
you stand,
a
you know?
very very long time for that to evolve.
Not
But
really.
I think the more likely thing would be we would evolve past the need to wipe, where like the shit could just stay on there, and the poor hygiene from it wouldn't negatively affect us. Like we would just sort of smell like shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
why?
but you don't
would
It's
wanna
because
use
it's
that
also just a
animal?
hygiene thing. Like
Yeah,
it's
you
also
don't
it's also like you don't want
smell bad.
you don't want to smell bad. That's part of it. But I can afford these because of the subathon. That's a bit of a segue into the subathon topic.
Ah,
we were gonna
steakhouses.
discuss.
Yes.
Nope, the
Oh,
subathon.
yeah. So about
About the steakhouse.
that was what a great experience, Tom. Right?
That was fantastic.
And
Got
Yeah,
a,
so
we got a nice
what-
got a steep discount.
Yeah. Because
You-
Tom
you
works at
guys
the
tip,
steakhouse.
Like way more than that. Like what you should. I mean,
Okay,
Yep.
because it was really good service.
it was good service. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like 20% is standard, maybe 25.
Well,
Okay, no,
17%.
20%
Let's
is what.
not
No,
be
listen.
stingy
You do
here.
20% unless they are shit to you. If they're legitimately just shit to you, then you do like 15.
You always do 20% and then round up to the nearest dollar.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that's what I do.
that's the
Right.
that's the standard. But
You guys like tip like 50%.
but the run,
Even more.
Jacob,
No,
Jacob,
no,
Jacob,
it's
Jacob,
50.
Jacob. The runs and all associated
it was more than double the
parties.
oh yeah, okay.
Jacob, the runs and all
paid-
associated parties are not just standard. All right, we are premium company. All right.
You could say we're philanthropists.
Yes,
too, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
The bill was 252. We paid
80.
596.
It was 86.
Way too much. And don't get me wrong, I like tipping. I want these
You're a gent.
minimum
You're a real
wage
gent.
paid workers to get some money.
You know what?
Like,
I don't
still.
think you do
They're
like
not minimum
tipping.
wage. They're paid more.
I mean, do I think
They're
we
paid
should
more.
need to tip? I mean, like people. I don't. I'm not gonna compare ourselves to Britain. Britain sucks.
Britain
But-
sucks.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't even know why you'd bring them up.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah. So never mind. Forget everything I said. Whatever. Because I don't want to compare ourselves to Britain.
Okay.
Forget the B word.
So how many mac and cheese sides did you order? I forgot about that.
We
It
got
was
five.
multiple.
It was 5.
No,
We had 5.
Why
it
5?
was too many.
And
Yeah.
not a single person got through more than half.
Yeah, because it's family size. I don't know why. Like,
It was a big bowl. Like the bowl was only this big, except it was
I
just
told you guys the bowl
this
was big.
long, and it was really hard to get.
I
yeah,
told- I
it
told
went
you
through the
guys it was
Like, you
table.
guys order steaks.
It's the
I got
seed, and they
pasta
pack
with
it
bolognese sauce.
down like it's like ice cream. So like you get one scoop in, and there's like another scoop in the same spot, and then you scoop again, and then you're like, you made it through
Yeah.
1/100.
It's
Yeah,
lower
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I mean, like that steak was very filling. I was not able to finish it. I had to finish the rest of it tomorrow or the next day. Rather.
and
Speaking
you,
of
and you
Leftovers. Me
Go
and
on.
James have a little story about that.
Little wacky
Oh.
little predicament we
Oh,
got.
so you know.
Let's
Yeah.
hear it. Tangent.
So we are steak. We got both got left. I think I got a pasta with bolognese sauce. I just said, and James got a chicken parm with mac and cheese, I believe. Right.
And pasta
So-
on the side.
Yeah. So we both got leftovers, right? And a day goes by. I had work that day, so I was really fucking hungry when I got home. So I was like, man, I can't wait to eat my pasta with bolognese sauce, right? So then I open it, and I'm like, why are chicken parm and mac and cheese? I hate mac and cheese. So then I text James, like, I'm pretty sure I have your meal. Do you have mine? And what do you say?
Okay, so what happened was the night before, okay, so it was like late when I got back. I had the food in my hand, and I do this thing where I forget to like finish what I'm doing. So I like open the door, I like welcome myself in, like to my house.
Hi, James. Oh, hey, James.
Ah,
I put
Master
the-
James, you finally returned. Ah, thank you, James.
I put the food down on the step, right, and I forget it there. So it's sitting out there, just absorbing all this moist air.
Mhm.
And then I wake up the next morning. Half the day goes by. I walk past it multiple times, like must have been like 10 times. And then I discover it, and I'm like, oh golly gee, this is no longer good because it's been sitting out for like 3/4 of a day, like.
And your
like
family didn't
20
notice.
hours. Oh no, they did. So then I
They
threw
didn't say anything.
it. I threw it out, and I was like, that's a real shame. I sure do hope next time I can get my chicken parm. And then Jacob immediately after I throw it out, he texted me and he was like, "Oh, do you have my meal?" And I was like, I threw it out.
Well, to be
And,
fair, I threw out your meal too because I was like,
Fuck
I
this
didn't
guy.
want-
Yeah, because I was like,
James
fuck this
probably
guy.
screwed you or something like that.
Oh.
I do, yeah.
Wait, so you threw out his meal and then was like, hey, can I get my meal back?
No, he didn't ask for it. He didn't ask for his.
No.
We're
I'm
both
saying
mutually, like-
you threw out his meal and then went to him like, hey, can I get my meal back?
I wasn't planning on getting James's meal. I mean, I was planning on my meal back. We're both mutually like, yeah, we're gonna throw at each other's meals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well, also when they gave me my meal, like I can't see through the bag, so I just
Yeah,
assumed
I'm
that it
pretty
was the
sure
right
they
meal.
just gave us the wrong things. I don't think we got mixed up in the car. I
Yeah.
think they just gave us the wrong things.
Because I had it in my hand the
They
whole
were
time.
they were you guys.
Mhm.
Newish.
And yeah, we shouldn't have tipped them
Can we just
at all.
take that money
Yeah.
back that we tipped them?
God, I get it out of my sight.
Maybe they weren't that good. I
Thank you.
guess.
Maybe they're probably thrown off by our exquisite dressing, even though some people didn't wear ties.
I was dressed
Who
nice.
would-
I didn't wear a tie, but I did dress
Who
nice.
do that? Okay.
Yeah.
well,
Well, we had suits on.
Yeah, no. Here's the thing.
A
Tom
blazer. You had blazers on.
has
We had
no.
no. I had suit pants on too. I had a suit on.
And Crocs too, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Crocs.
you had Crocs. All right, I wouldn't be talking.
No, but they were swaggy and
Yeah.
cool,
I'll
so
show a
it
picture.
was
I'll show a
fine.
picture at the end. Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, Tom has like an avid like obsession with wearing a tie with like a blazer and a button up, but it looks stupid. So when
No,
they
I did
showed
not.
up,
I did not want to wear a blazer. I was not wearing a blazer.
yeah, but when they had the blazer and the button up looking super fresh, looking so clean, so beautiful, I was like, I was astounded, I was taken aback. And then Tom comes in with these negative comments like, "Why aren't you wearing a tie?" And I was like, "Who are they? The president of the United States? Like, they don't have to wear a tie." It
Yeah,
looks
Queen
that's
color?
that's not
Yeah,
what we were
works
going
out.
for. We were looking. That's not the look we were going for.
Mhm.
Having the ties on.
Yeah,
You gotta wear a tie.
No, that's
No,
over. That would
absolutely
no.
not.
That's not what we were going for. No.
I'm not my grandpa. I don't need to wear these little dingy little pieces of silk on my neck.
okay. So
Alright,
you know,
There's a good-looking piece of silk.
What were you gonna say, James?
all right. There's
Oh.
this guy on MasterChef that I thought of. Like as soon as you guys walked in with the blazer, no tie, Tom made the tie comment. Boom, that guy popped
Bobby
into my
Flay.
head. No, not Bobby Flay. I don't know. His name is Joe.
I'm Bobby Flay. I'm a New York chef. This is how we do in New York.
And like he never wears a tie, and I just thought of that. I was like, wow, they're looking so dapper right now. And
We looked good.
Mhm.
We looked really good.
Me, on the other hand,
Lie.
No, James,
You
James,
didn't have a
James,
tie
you
or
looked good
jacket.
too.
It didn't look good.
James, but James looked good though. He looked like Sutherland
I'm
physics.
blushing.
He looked like that physics professor on TikTok.
actually, I looked exactly like him for some
Yeah.
reason. Like, I wore his outfit. Like,
Yeah, like
I was
verbatim.
pretty much
I,
cosplaying him,
I don't
yeah.
I don't know why. I mean it looked good, but
You guys want to see something cool?
sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a $2 bill, but it's inexplicably pink.
Hmm.
It's because of the light from your computer. You
What? No,
dingus.
it's pink.
It's not
Dingus?
pink.
It's pink.
It's not
Yes, it
pink.
is. Yes,
No.
It is.
I
It's
believe
pink.
him.
No,
Like,
that they
I
wouldn't.
doubt he knew that would be pink when like as we see it through the monitor. I believe him.
Here's a
I
regular
don't believe him.
one.
That also looks pink.
Yeah,
I like how
exactly.
it's the same.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Better?
Hold the
Okay,
pink
never
one up really close like that.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
No. Make them switch places.
No.
He's doing
why?
an optical illusion.
No.
or
Hold
something.
different hands. Hold it in different hands. Hold. No. Yeah. No. Swap their exact places
Why?
to prove that it's pink.
Alright.
No, it's not just the light. No. Hold it
Oh my
closer.
God,
How
John,
many
it's
$2 bills do you
John,
have?
It's literally pink. What
It's
do you
it's literally not
It's
pink. All right,
What are you talking about?
all right. I'll take your word
It's
for
literally
it.
pink.
You know what? Show it to me in person the next time I see
It's
you.
literally
all right?
pink.
Show
Are
it
you
to me.
colorblind?
Show it to me in person. All right. I thought it was just the lighting.
That's pink. That's pink.
Okay. I believe you now. I don't know why it would be pink. I don't know if that's usable.
That it's inexplicably pink. What part of
You literally said it.
inexplicable do you not understand?
Okay. Well, I don't know how you're gonna use that in a fucking store. I don't know how you're gonna
think
fucking
they
use that.
accept
Oh,
Jews
I'm
anyway.
sorry. Is it bad now? Has it expired?
It went pink.
Spoiled
Hold on,
milk.
I left it out in the sun too long and it's spoiled. Isn't that right, Jacob? 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 Where'd he
No,
go?
He's gone.
he's sick of your shit.
Wait, no, where
God.
is he like under his desk?
No,
yeah,
he went. He's actually hiding under his desk. Yeah, just
Like,
just
I
pretend.
didn't see him
pretend
leave.
you-
I was looking down at my
Pretend
computer,
you didn't
no.
notice him go under his
didn't leave.
desk, so he can still scare you when he gets back. Right.
Ah!
So we also talked about the Green Knight at dinner. Jacob, what'd you think of the Green Knight?
I really liked it. I thought it took me a while to think about my thoughts on it, but I kinda loved it. I have to think.
Okay.
Like, I really don't understand. Like David Lowery, the director. Like I saw his another movie he did, the Ghost Story, and it's kind of like similar. Like thoughts. Like it's a lot of it. Like at least on first watch, it doesn't really make sense. Well, I thought the Ghost Story was like good, but like I'm not really feel like watching again. But Green Knight was like, I thought it was pretty fucking amazing for like what it was. Like, good thing. It's just the fucking like set design, like the effects they're phenomenal, and the way like the story went, it's just like it's unpredictable. Even if like I think even if you like know the legend already, then like it's like still goes in like, unexpected ways.
Could you explain what it's about for those who didn't see it?
Yeah.
Oh
okay,
yeah,
so
like a brief thing. Yeah.
it's about Sir Gawain, I believe his name was. He's like I believe he's the nephew of the king of like some like undescribed kingdom. Like he's kind of a bit hot-headed, and like on Christmas Day, when they're all about to have like dinner, the Green Knight appears at their at the castle or whatever, and they have this little game where so some knight has to like strike a blow on him on that day, and then a year later he'll strike a blow on him. So Gawain is the one to do it, and then like the whole like story is about like his journey to like define the Green Knight again and like defend his honor. I guess honor is
Yeah.
basically like the whole like the biggest theme in the movie. I guess it's like all about where do you go to like achieve honor? Where do you
Although I don't want to
stuff like that.
get into spoiler territory though, unless because James hasn't seen it yet. But my favorite scene I think was the belt scene.
Fuck the belt scene. So...
That was my favorite scene in possibly all of cinema. That was
Oh my God.
beautiful. I love that.
Oh, I heard enough about this. Oh, I remember. God.
You guys hear me? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, no one liked the belt scene. When
I
saw the whole
love
thing, I was
the
like,
belt.
"Oh."
The belt
Yeah.
scene. The belt scene was so funny.
It
No,
was
it
funny.
wasn't.
And then the scene right after, fast forward a few seconds.
It looked like Adam Sandler gross out.
This is gonna be a
effects.
quick little spoiler. Possibly, maybe fast forward a few seconds, but then right after that, he just goes up to this dude and just kisses him goodbye, and it was just really funny.
Well, it wasn't that.
No,
It was
no.
a lot deeper.
I mean, it was deeper, but
Yeah.
but like visually, it was funny seeing those two things in
Well, because they were tied together.
I know they were tied together. I'm just saying it was. I don't know. I was laughing.
I really hope that this movie is nominated for best like makeup or even big visual effects, because like at least the design of the Green Knight was like it was so good. I love the way he looked.
yeah, that was really, and also the all the costumes I thought were really good.
Yeah, amazing.
Are you telling me the Green Knight that was makeup?
Yeah,
I think for the
that was
most
that
part
was
it makeup,
that
yeah.
it was mostly practical. Yeah.
I thought that's just how the guy looked.
Yeah, he walked on the set one day like that. They're like, dude, what the fuck
Perfect.
happened to you? We're supposed to start filming in like an hour. And he was like, I don't know. You know those kids
No, we'll
books
roll
Yeah,
it, we'll
where
instead of the yellow porcupine, they had to quickly change to the Green Knight.
he was actually the main character of, like, you know those fucking kids books that you would read in like elementary school where like the main character just has something fucked up happen to their body or something, and then they just have to go through life like that, and they learn that it's about them on the inside. Like that there's that one about the fucking the bitch with the polka dots all over her because she didn't like to eat her peas or something.
What? I mean, like,
Huh?
I feel like something I would have read, but I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know
I
that
like
one?
Chicka Chicka Boom Boom.
I do like Chicka Chicka Boom.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Do you not know what I'm talking
What's
about?
that
The
thing?
one where like she's like, I'm not gonna eat my lima beans, and then because she doesn't eat her lima beans, she gets polka dots all over her, and then everyone's like, you're a fucking freak, and she's like, no.
It sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, James gets it.
Eat your vegetables, kids.
Jacob, you're okay, never mind. All right,
Hold on,
Well-
I'm trying to find back. Yeah. All right.
and that kind of reminds me of the Metamorphosis that we read this year, Jacob. Fuck that.
I hate that book.
I fucking hated
To be
that
fair, there
so
are very
much.
few
You know
books I
what was
liked
good?
that I read in school.
The Stranger by Albert Camus was a very good book.
You
I've
know-
heard of
you-
it.
You read it.
And that reminds me
Was
of
that in
Jacob.
the class?
What was the name of that other story that we read this year
Alright.
that I remember, like, we read it in class, we went through a whole day, we got in the car later on, we closed the door, and I just turned to you and I was like, that was fucking horrible. Do you remember which story I mean, though? It was like the Red Riding Hood thing.
I don't.
Oh my god.
Hoodwinked?
You're just
I
saying-
no
Red
no
Riding
no. It was like it was like some sort of like
Werewolf.
alternate.
something?
It was like an
on.
alternate take or something on Red Riding Hood, but it was like sexual.
Can we just spoil the ending? If I
Yeah, it
remember
just
correctly what it was?
yeah, just spoil the
Yeah.
ending. Ugh, I
If
wait,
I
hold on, wait.
remember
Just
correctly,
all right, go. I don't want to fucking hear it. It was so horrible.
I want to hear it.
can I just actually look up a plot synopsis of it, just so I could like be sure that I
What was
understood
the
this?
name of the book?
Actually, first I'll explain what I think it was. Then I'll plot on just to make sure I was right. So, if I remember correctly, at the end when Red Riding Hood goes to Grandma's house, it's Rose or whatever. I think she fucks the werewolf.
Well, so it was a werewolf, but wasn't he also? But wasn't he in like his wolf form when it happened, or something?
yeah.
It was like something like that, and I
pretty
fucking
sure.
I hated it. I
Wait,
did not like
what
that.
is this called again? For research, I mean, for like, I just,
I just gotta write an essay about it.
I
It's-
just want to know.
I don't know.
I'm looking it up right now.
Wait, but why? That seems so unnecessarily like.
I think it was going for like
Well, it
sort
was
of
the
like
Company of Wolves.
I think what they were going for was like a like some sort of like a feminist story, but it ended up being very because the author because here's the thing, the author makes it like a very like he goes out of his way, or he or she, I forgot who wrote it, they go out of their way to make sure that the reader knows that Red Riding Hood is still how she was originally in the original, where she's a child, like 11, like around that age, like, and they go into detail about that kind of, and I don't even want to talk about that because like it's kind of like weird how much detail they go into and we read this in high school English class, by the way.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe it's like a really weird social commentary, but I don't see how you
I'm literally looking at
possibly
plot notes right now.
twist it like that.
It was just sort of very uncomfortable to read.
This is so.
The story ends with the child sleeping contentedly in her grandmother's bed, and in quotes, between the paws of the tender wolf. Yep. It's one of the company of wolves.
It's just, after seeing Hoodwinked, I'm like, that's the only twist I think I needed on the story.
I like
and then I
Very
like
good
Hoodwinked.
movie.
I like Hoodwinked.
The
And
animation
then
makes it so much better.
It
yeah.
sucks so bad, but like it has this.
It's so good. Yeah. But then I read that and I was like, I'm just not having a good time right now. Like it was just bad. Speaking
There are very
of
few books I actually like reading.
Speaking of media or any sort of literature with with bad things happening to kids, we saw Old.
Old was bad.
Old was horrible.
Okay. Guys, hear me out.
No,
So-
no.
M. Night Shyamalan, right? He, at this point in his career, I think he's like,
done.
He doesn't care what people think about it. He just like makes whatever the fuck he wants, and I can respect that about him. He's just like,
There's certain but there's still certain limits to that, I think. And he crossed the line, in my opinion.
like
I'm afraid to even talk
enjoyed
about
it.
what he did to cross the line on this podcast, because then we might not be able to put it on like Spotify or anything. Like, I'm afraid to even talk about that part. That's how bad it is.
okay.
It's
Let's
even
just say
in
it
my
has no
opinion, conceptually,
I wouldn't
it might be worse than the Red Riding Hood thing.
I wouldn't have done that way, but I think in the certain circumstances of the movie, it probably would make sense if that actually happened in real life. It would make sense, like what they happened in real life. I wouldn't have done that if I made the movie. But I kind of understand where he's coming from.
The
I
3-year-old.
don't like that. I didn't like that scene.
You know what?
I didn't like that scene.
The 3-year-old comes out of the tent, pregnant, with a fistful of pasta, and is like, and eating it like a 3-year-old, and she's pregnant.
That's.
I don't like that. It's kind of like
Dude.
exploitive horror in that kind of way. It wasn't
Jacob, don't die on this hill.
No.
Choose a different battle,
I
right?
wouldn't have
Jacob,
done that. Okay.
Learn to pick and choose your battles.
You cannot defend this.
And I don't think you can defend this,
No,
right?
I wouldn't have done that. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done it either.
I feel like there's a but here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, where's the butt? Where's the butt, Jacob?
Oh, he's gone. Oh.
Well, you're.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah.
a lot of other aspects of the movie I like more than that.
I also
I
think
do like
he
the body,
didn't.
like
I don't think he did a
body
good
horror,
job
but-
at. I don't think he did a good job at like filming the space, like the beach itself.
no, I thought he did a great job with that. I thought the movie was
Because
great.
he would sometimes have like it sometimes be split into like two groups, but they would be like 10 feet away from each other realistically, and it would be like two completely different things going on when he had a whole fucking beach to work with.
I thought the movie looked great for the most part. Like a lot of the
There were
transitions,
some good things, although like I get what he was
I
going
hated- I
for
hated
with
how
like
the camera did the thing where it was like,
oh yeah sometimes
he
it
was
felt a
a
little
lot.
oh my god, how had I not brought this up yet? The dialogue was horrible.
Oh yeah.
No,
but
there were
they're not
okay.
called,
Listen,
like,
there were some segments
Most-
where it made a little bit of
yeah,
sense
every
because it would be
Shyamalan
like,
movie does
oh,
that
this
every
is an
Shyamalan.
adult trying to sound like the kid that was talking before, and they did a good job with that sometimes, I think. But overall,
Thompson
I would
McKenzie was
say the
pretty good.
dialogue was still like horrendous. Like especially that fucking
It was awkward.
that opening scene
Yeah.
when the daughter is singing on the bus, and then the mom is like, huh, "You sound very nice. I wonder what you will sound like when you are older." By the way, what was with the accents with this family? Because they were supposed to be from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
He
You ever
could have.
Philly?
He could no. But but if you go back and
Were
listen,
they?
like
You know,
those were
Philadelphia,
not
the
those were not
Netherlands.
those were not yeah exactly. They sound like they're
M. Night
fucking
Shyamalan
fucking
loves
fucking Netherlands.
Philadelphia.
The thing is, this was just a random fucking resort somewhere. They could have had any of these people come from anywhere in the world, but they're like, no, has to be from Philly, and they have to not sound like it.
Because M. Night Shyamalan likes Philadelphia. That's where he's born. He wasn't born there, but he was raised.
No.
It sounds like
Okay, yeah, definitely. Okay, yes. There are some things that I wouldn't have done that way. Like obviously the child pregnancy scene. I didn't like that scene. Like I wouldn't have done that. Done like that.
Yeah, well,
But-
that's because I'm just different, guys. You know, I simply just
But-
wouldn't do that. But
I did like a lot of the other aspects of the movie. I really liked the scene with what was the thing?
Oh, maybe they were from
like,
Philadelphia,
the-
Germany.
Like the social media star who had like the bone condition or whatever. Like
Mhm.
that scene of like where like she basically became like a monster because of that.
I
really like
I
that scene.
liked that, but I feel like he really just threw that in just to have it there. Like I feel like there wasn't much of a purpose to that scene. I mean, I could see there being a purpose to it, but I feel like he was also like, I want to have a cool body horror scene. I'm just gonna throw this in, you know?
Also like because the whole concept of like a beach where you grow old rapidly. I think that's like I think that makes it like
It's-
a pretty like
it's-
effective thriller.
it's
Like, you're always,
interesting.
Like,
It's
like,
interesting.
These characters are gonna die in like a day or two. So like
Yeah, it's
I thought it made-
it's interesting. I didn't like the part at the end. Spoilers. I didn't like the part at the end where well, I mean the pregnancy thing I mentioned earlier was that was in the trailers, so that's fine. The thing at the end where they like it's like the end of Psycho where they just explain the whole fucking movie to you. I didn't like that. They could
I
have.
well,
wanted
it
more
was
of that.
basic from like the Shyamalan twist.
I know.
I was like-
I get that. I get that. That whole like scene in like the,
Wasn't-
in like the medical like research center. That's
Wait.
fine. They could keep that. But the thing is, like, they could have had it where like some new employee came in to start working, and that's why he explained what they do there, and then had that scene where they explain the thing about curing the seizure. But in my opinion, they could have just had the thing where they say that they're saying that they cured seizures. They could have just had that part. They didn't need to have the part before that where the guy explains everything about that place and then says what they did. You know, I don't think they needed both.
Maybe
I thought
that
the
part was
twist. Yeah, I thought it made sense, but like it wasn't like, oh my god, this changed my whole perspective of the movie.
Yeah.
like, it did with like Sixth Sense or The Village or like something like that.
Mm.
Maybe that was a little much, but I really liked how they explained it. I would have liked to see more in depth of like an apple. I should have been better.
Old
epilogue,
2?
It's
Young.
like with a court or something. Like yeah, old 2 would be cool. Like it's like a prequel. Like they recount on like how they found the beach, how they started with it. That'd be very cool.
Maybe.
I wouldn't watch
I
it.
would see that.
sounds
I
like
would
it's an
totally-
interesting concept, but I mean, like from what you guys are describing, execution was a little bit off.
It's not.
Yeah,
for everyone. It's definitely
yeah.
not for everyone.
I would like-
It
it
wasn't
sounds
a good execution.
interesting.
I wouldn't say it was a good execution.
James, it sounds like you're
If you're an
questioning my
like-
unwavering authority on any given subject matter.
I think I am.
This
for
movie
sure.
is not going to convert any
I'm
M. Night
beginning to
Shyamalan
form.
Haters, yeah.
It's only
I'm
hater.
an my Shyamalan hater, and I honestly I went into it. I was like, you know, maybe it's good. Honestly, like Jacob, I
I'm
know
not-
when we
I
sat
love
down,
it.
I know I was giving you some mean looks, especially with that first line where it's like, I wonder what you'll sound like when you are older. And I slowly turned to you and I was like, why are you doing this to us? Like, why?
As an M. Night Shyamalan fanboy, like I am, like it's just like, like there's just like something about his movies that just like captivates me. Like even if they're not like that good, like even like Lady in the Water, terrible movie, but I'm still captivated by it. Old, not a particularly great movie or anything, but I'm just like, I'm interested. You know, and then sometimes that's all you want. Like, cause like, you know, a sea of movies are just like predictable, and like you wouldn't, and, you know, don't have any interesting comments to it. You know, M. Night Shyamalan just here being like, I'm just making whatever the fuck I want. You know, I kind of respect that.
I
And,
don't.
You know, even if it's not good, you know,
I don't.
So be it.
Because there's the difference is like James Gunn, he'll be like, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want, and then it'll turn out really well. You know, he'll do a really good job, and it works. I feel like not everyone can be like, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. I feel like you can only do that when it ends up churning out some good shit.
True. Like, obviously there are some, like, you know, movies or like directors who, like, you know, whenever they do get the chance to do whatever the fuck they want, like, it doesn't turn out well. Cough cough is Zack Snyder. Cough cough.
Yeah.
Sucker Punch is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Anyway, like you know, with Shyamalan, just like, you know, I feel like he's just an exception to the rule. Like, you know, he's just Shyamalan.
No.
Philadelphia, maybe.
See, because here's the thing that kind of pissed me off too is like, I feel like Shyamalan at this point shouldn't be like you're watching the previews in the theaters and it's like from the mind of, and then it'll like put the director's name. M. Night Shyamalan, never one of those names that comes up that I'm excited for. Never really has been for me. But at this point, I feel like he really shouldn't be. I feel like his kind of era is.
I do think you should watch like some of his actually good movies before you form it.
I've heard there are some good ones, and I kind of do want to check them out, but I'm just not a huge fan of him or like his style. So
one thing I will say is that I really feel like he should get like at least like another like co-writer for his movies. Like, some of his dialogue is extremely awkward. Yeah. Even,
yeah,
like,
but I will say part
he's like, yes, this is how people sound.
Yeah, part of why it's so bad, I think, is because he should really just be the director.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, like, you know, a lot of the great directors don't even write their own scripts. Like,
yeah,
Venture, Martin Scorsese.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Like, again, like M. Night Shyamalan, you can't get any like the movies that he makes, like from like a mind that isn't M. Night Shyamalan. You know, but like,
but he could use some help. You know, he could.
But also, like, you know, one of the best things he's worked on recently, the TV show Servant. You know, I don't think he wrote any of those episodes, or at least wrote them individually. And like that show was great. It's entirely in Philadelphia, by the way. But yeah, so maybe like, I don't know. I'm always intrigued by what he's doing. I'll definitely watch his next movie whenever, which I believe it's gonna be on like a year or two. So yeah, that's what I think. If I had to give it a grade, I give it a B. Just kidding. I give like a 6, maybe.
It's alright.
I give it a 4 out of 10.
3.
You know, if I'm rating the Green Knight, which we didn't do, by the way, I'll probably give that like a 9.
Yeah,
I give it a 10. Green Knight was fantastic.
I think I would give it a 9. I'll give it a 9.
What would you give it, James? Green Knight.
Yeah, what would you give? What do you give?
I saw the Green Knight, yeah, and it was great.
Okay,
James, rate it based off the belt scene I told you about.
10 right off the bat.
Yeah.
No question about it. Yeah.
So yesterday I went to the gym with Tom. I went to the gym for the first time in I think over 2 years, and even then, like 2 years ago, I wasn't really going to the gym often. I would just sort of be there, you know, and I would just do some stuff for a little bit, but I wasn't like super into it, you know. But once I go up to school, I think I'm gonna get into it more. James, you go to the gym a lot.
I like the gym.
Quite frequently.
It was very cool.
I think you should get into it, Jacob. Listen.
Listen, for myself.
Listen,
like, I want to get a membership when I go to college, but like at the same time,
you'll have to
Like, if you have a gym on campus, free.
No, it's not free. It's not free.
Oh,
yeah,
that
mine
sucks.
was like $50, but Planet Fitness is
really
cheaper.
minus.
So Jacob, come Thanksgiving when I see you, I want you to be fucking just shredded. Like you knew
shredded for the most part. We're all swimmers here.
We're all swimmers. But are you continuing swimming in college?
Probably. I'll do a club. I think.
Yeah, there are no pools at my
school.
school.
Join the intramural team.
There are no pools at my school, so I can't.
Wait,
I definitely want to be a lifeguard for like the pool there, because like when I went there.
How does How did University of Alabama not have a pool?
Crazy.
Really?
Boy.
You can
So
you can say what school I'm going to. By the way, I've kind of made it. Actually, no, that's whatever.
Oh, Buffalo State. All right.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm,
That one
okay, I
totally
guess we're public
100%.
reference now.
We should before we close up, we should talk about how we all met each other.
All right.
How did we all meet each other?
So,
Cub Scouts.
well, no. How we all became like friends technically, all right? Like we mostly became friends like through the we were on the swim team.
I was.
I met
forced.
James in 6th grade in that math club.
What?
Remember that math club in 6th grade? I went for one meeting and didn't like it, and I was your partner.
I don't remember that straight up.
I do.
I met
not
Jacob.
remember that.
I met Jacob at kindergarten orientation.
Yeah.
I
I don't remember.
vividly.
I definitely did something. I think I have a picture actually.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
filming
I have a
it right
picture.
now.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
first memory of Tom was in band. Mr.
I don't
Band-
remember.
band
'cause
kid.
I always knew of Tom, but I don't remember when we actually became friends. I
band
think he was on the
teacher.
swim team.
What?
Bald band teacher with the.
Mhm.
Oh, well, we can't say his name, but or
Yeah, I know,
we
that's
shouldn't.
what I'm not
but
saying
yeah,
his name.
yeah,
Well, that guy.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you played the trumpet.
Mhm.
Nope.
I forget which one you played.
Oh.
I know what. I don't know what it's called.
Baritone horn.
It's that one.
I was
Jacob
mad at it.
Jacob played the
you were.
trombone.
Bone baby.
Jacob was a
played the
trombone guy.
Play. No, actually, I sold my things a while ago.
You sold
So,
your
yeah, played.
trombone.
I
I
returned it to the rental place.
I played the alto saxophone. But yeah, I met Jacob through kindergarten orientation. I met James. I met you through the swim team first, and then we were in physics together, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
then
think
we
it was
grew
swim
closer
team.
through that.
Yeah.
I knew Jacob before the swim team. Oh yeah, he.
Well,
he
I-
became Boy
Yeah,
Scout.
I always.
Well,
knew
yeah.
of
We,
Tom.
yeah.
Like I only became friends until the swim
Well,
team.
Yeah.
me, Jacob, and Tom, we were in the same like Cub Scouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's crazy
I
how
love
all
Cub
of us
Scouts.
here
I hate
ended up.
Boy Scouts.
All of us here ended up becoming Eagle Scouts eventually, right?
Yep.
What a great group of intelligent.
Oh yeah, totally. I
Oh.
just definitely didn't quit when I was a tenderfoot.
And I had the
I hate-
state
I hate
center.
Boy Scouts so
Yeah,
much.
Jacob wouldn't have
and our
tender
county
feet now, would
comptroller
he?
Tell me I had a great speech.
Mhm. I
Actually,
was there.
Jacob, your foot was a little tender a few weeks ago, wasn't it?
What?
Because
I'm catching your drift.
didn't you get surgery on
I
your
mean, I
foot?
wasn't planning on bringing that up.
That's what I'm bring up.
All right.
Yeah,
All right. I won't drudge it up. All right. It's just you said tenderfoot,
James, you know
so
how
I
the
was like,
doctor
oh,
gave you,
of
like, 8
course
months to
Jacob was
live? Tell us about
tenderfoot.
that.
That's the name of the ring. What do you want from me?
Yeah. So, is there anything else that you
Really
guys
a
want
swim
to?
team, though, where we all became friends.
Yeah. That was
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
those all those early mornings.
We all railed on that one kid for being a chapped lip boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Go on, go ahead, lick him.
Don't go licking those lips.
Oh,
Anyway, is there anything that you guys want to say to the viewers or the listeners? If you're, I don't know what we're gonna put this on for the audio only yet, but
Mhm.
Apple Music or Apple the podcast app on Apple.
Podcasts.
yeah, whatever. Yeah, we'll do that. But yeah, so is there
We
anything else
also
that you guys
talked
want to
about a $3
say?
million Spotify deal.
Oh,
Shh,
yeah.
that didn't get cleared yet.
Oh.
Should we get like a theme song or something? Or something like that.
We'll work on it. You know,
Circus,
as we get
Apple
more
Circus.
viewers, we'll get some creative.
like a little
We'll
jingle.
get some
Maybe like
creative
a little
types to
jingle.
watch us, and then we'll get a little jingle. All right, I'll work
Yeah,
on that. I'll work on that.
It's all of us
I
trying to play the chromatic scale on our
Yeah.
respective instruments.
You know, I'll try to contact someone. I know a guy. Maybe we'll
I know a guy.
maybe we'll get. Yeah, I always got a guy.
Oh, I know someone that can do it. Chris.
Oh yeah, just like a
Oh,
little
yeah.
jingle. Oh yeah. So
Yeah,
maybe
I'll ask him.
yeah.
No, I can do that.
Tell him it's for a comedy podcast. Just a little jingle.
Then he won't do it.
Well, he's got to know what he's doing it for, so it can sound right
They only
and
make
fitting.
jingles for the high arts.
Yeah. This is the highest art there is. So I guess if there's nothing else we want to go over, then thanks for watching or listening, folks. we'll see you 3 weeks from now, probably. Right?
Something along those lines.
Something along those lines. It
Different
depends.
setup
We're also just
for
moving into
all of us, I
college
think.
soon, so it depends. But yeah.
And from your friends here at the
So,
Runs
are you guys
podcast, have a very the Runs day.
I fucking hate you.